Hey, hey, hey. Good evening. Good night. I wanted to show you guys the coverage from this afternoon court session. I know it's mighty late, but I wanted folks to get this in the morning. So let's do this. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let's get going right here. 1 second. I'm trying to get it a little closer to something. All right. Just 1 second. Let me put my marker on here. All right. And enjoy, people. The judge is going to talk about the juror. It was a pretty long wait for the judge to come on today. Watch one of the attorneys gonna kind of joke about the judge being late. Just watch what he does. He's gonna get on the mic and he's gonna well, he don't know the judge is gonna see this. I want me to lighten this up a little bit. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Hey, little mama. Hey, you digging me? You digging me? The light is off on the car. The light is off in the car. So I'm happy. but I still need to find out why it came on. Celia, I had to give you guys some footage. I felt bad about earlier not bringing it to you. Plus, I don't have to be in court until 11 o'clock tomorrow, so I'll sleep a little late. Look at these guys. They tired, y'all. They are so tired. Look at them. Yeah, thank you, Digby. Why are you up so late? And I gotta get some water in my system because my legs been cramping. Oh, watch, she gonna realize the other lawyer is gonna tell her the camera guy's on there. Look, you see that, right? And she realized the camera guy's on her. Oh, you went to sleep, woke up at 12? Okay. Went to sleep at 8? Oh, man, you went to sleep early. I think I'm going to do some IG as well. Oh, somebody just said YouTube. Somebody just said YouTube. Look like he tired too. Everybody tired. Look what the attorney do. Uh-oh, here we go. Watch what he do, y'all. Watch what he do. Watch what he do. Watch what he do.
Is envelope okay? Y'all trying to get a bankroll? I know y'all ain't talking about it for real. I'm about to get to this money today. Count up them 20s and 100s today.
All right, Captain, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
He's getting ready to do roll call.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and put this on the record. We're here in the matter of the state of Georgia versus Khalif Adams et al. In 22 SC 183572. Let me go ahead and take roll, just to make sure. Mr. Beebe, Mr. Partridge. Good afternoon. Mr. Stillwell and Mr. Botts and Mr. Shark. Good afternoon, gentlemen. All right, Mr. Farley and Mr. Menez.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Mr. Williams, Mr. Steele, and Mr. Adams, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Your Honor.
Mr. Mender and Ms. Fagan, good afternoon. Mr. Kendrick and let's see, Mr. Weinstein, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Mr. Yui and Mr. Matthews, good afternoon. Mr. Myrick and Ms. Bernard, good afternoon. All right, Mr. Nichols and Mr. Harvey and Miss Westmoreland. Good afternoon. All right. Thank you, sir. Mr. Adams and Miss Callan. Good afternoon. Mr. Blaylock and Mr. Hill. Good afternoon. Mr. Dorsey and Mr. Jimenez. Good afternoon. Mr. Eppinger and Mr. Johnson. Good afternoon. And Mr. Ryan and Ms. T. Williams. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Ms. Love and Mr. Brown.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
All right. Oh, Mr. Smith. Okay, Mr. Brown's not here today. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you, councils. All right, and let's see. Good afternoon, Mr. Randolph.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good evening, Your Honor.
Just say good night and then we'll go ahead and that'll complete everything. All right, okay. Do you have or have you given out the,
What's your name?
yeah,
The sheet?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay, all right. I don't think we've gotten those for this set yet. Let me see. Oh, hardship, yeah, we got that.
You have them, Your Honor?
I do, yes. Hi, Miss, where are you?
Yes, please.
All right, councils, good afternoon again. All right, councils, the first order of business is to hand out the juror information and that reflects juror 904 through 1213. So Mr. Randolph, you want to go ahead and coordinate that for me, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Folks, if you'll send up a representative in orderly fashion, you can come and get those particular documents.
Since the old man. Yeah.
This one, I don't think. Thank you.
Sir?
I give them for you.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you, no, it's fine. If you, it's fine, thank you. Four.
All right, councils, everyone should have copies of your information from 9:04 through 12:13. If anybody does not have those sets of juror documentation, okay, all right. Good afternoon, Ms. Von Kelch.
Well, good afternoon, Your Honor.
Okay, before we start doing hardships, and I ask you if we have any other administrative announcements you need to make. Councils, have you all had an opportunity to sufficiently talk about joint strikes for cause from the last grouping of jurors?
We have, Your Honor.
Are you all prepared to tell me which jurors that we can go ahead and consider for excusal?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
If I may, Judge.
If you want to come up to the podium, if you wouldn't mind, sir, so we can hear you.
Judge, after having had the opportunity to confer with the defense counsel, and this morning at 9 o'clock meeting with the prosecution, we've got a list of jurors that we believe jointly should be excused for cause. And if I can go ahead and put those numbers on the record, please.
Okay, all right.
From the last panel, it would start with juror number 625, juror number 645, juror number 651, juror number 726, juror number 741, juror number 763, juror number 769, juror number 784, juror number 811, juror number 814, juror 863, all those for cause. And we have also jointly agreed that looking at the information, there are 2 jurors that should be excused for statutory reasons. And those specifically would be jurors number 750 and juror number 760.
And Your Honor, with respect to juror number 750, if that juror does not want to serve, that juror is 70 years old. I do not believe that they indicated, and if they did, I'm certain Mr. Adams will correct me, but I do not believe that they indicated they do not want to serve. We simply noted that they are entitled to excusal if they choose not to.
Yeah, okay, we can certainly ask them that. Okay, what about 760?
760 appears to be an employee of the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. Not clear as to the post certification.
So we would need to, I believe that they indicated that they are post-certified, but I'm not certain of that. So I would ask that we make certain that they are post-certified.
I think what it is, excuse me, I'm sorry, let me interrupt. I think what it is that we recognize that they're post-certified, but don't know if they have arrest powers. But based on one of the jurors we examined previously, if there was no opposition or if there was an agreement between the state and the state and the defense that juror should be excused, that juror could be excused, and I believe that we've agreed that 760 could be excused jointly.
We can excuse 760. That's fine. 750, I'm gonna have to ask her whether that juror wants to be excused for cause excused for age. Okay, so let me see if I recap it just right here. Joint cause 625, 645, 651, 726, 741, 763, 769, 784, 811, 814, and 863 are joint for cause. Is that correct, councils?
That's correct, sir.
Correct.
All right, I'll excuse those folks, and then I'll also excuse 760, given that's a joint request. And then 750, we'll have to ask whether or not they wish to be exercise their age option.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, okay,
That's all. Thank you.
okay. Ms. Von Kelf, madam, do you have anything, any other administrative announcements or anything else?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, come on up, madam. You can certainly take care of what you need to.
All right. So, in the new panel that we just, first, I'll back up. In the old panel, I was made aware that questionnaire 653 was missing. We have located that. It was turned over to the vendor. Not sure why it wasn't included, but we do have that, and we emailed it to Mr. Kearns right away. I don't know what the best method of distribution is.
Oh, so it just wasn't copied.
Yes, sir, it was not included in the scan.
All right, is there any reason, and that's 653, right?
Yes,
Can we just make suitable number of copies and hand those out?
sure, absolutely.
All right, let's do that then. Did 653, let's see. Yeah, I've got that, let's see.
She was examined for hardship, and I think she was advised she'd be called back in.
Yes, that is true, she was. Ms. Von Kelso, let's just go ahead and you and your team over the next several days, if you could go ahead and get that done. And as soon as you're ready, we can distribute those in open court, and each sets of counsel can acknowledge that they received a copy of that. And then that they'll be able to use that when that juror is examined in her prospective panel.
Certainly.
Okay,
Okay.
does that work for that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
All right. On the current panel, there are a number of jurors I wanted to note because either they left mid-process on Friday or their numbers are skipped over in the panel. So the juror 979 left midway through the evening, I believe definitely prior to the oath. And we were advised to defer her service to April 28th. Juror 1004 was involuntarily removed from the proceedings.
Juror 1004 has a scheduled contempt procedure. Counsel, this is the person that was purportedly live streaming part of our proceedings in violation of the court's ad nauseum admonition. So she has been served, and she will appear on the 3rd of April at 10 o'clock for the court to consider if in fact she's in contempt of the court's order. So I will, more to follow on that. We can take her back up on the 3rd of April.
All right.
Thank you, Laura.
1154. That gentleman was the juror who checked in with us, left. He did end up showing back up, and we continued him or deferred his service to the date of the 28th as well.
Okay.
All right, and then there are 3 jurors whose numbers are not in the panel. They are skipped over, and I wanted to explain what happened there. Those.
Before you go to
Sure.
Counsels, are you okay with 979 and 1154? I'm just going to put those folks in the next grouping of folks that comes in to be considered for this case.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and what about 1004 is the contempt procedure? I'm going to deal with that one on that day. Is that sufficient with everybody?
That's fine, Judge.
Okay, all right. Okay, the 3, now we're talking about the 3 folks that you said we skipped.
So in the panel, in consecutive order, it will jump from the prior number, it will skip a number and jump to the next number. So there are 3 jurors. And the reason for that is that we paneled, and then the jurors, after just due to a lack of communication on my team, this is before the jurors even sat down. They were excused.
Hey, Kimberly.
They were excused based on the various issues. So juror 1052 will not be listed. His number is skipped over. He was a student with an affidavit, and I'm happy to provide that to the court. I just don't have it on me at the moment. Juror 1057 was a non-resident. He provided apartment lease, and we did a USPS address lookup. And then juror 1128 requested to be deferred based on a childcare situation.
Thank you, Beverly.
So we deferred her service to
Thank
the
you, guys.
28th of April.
Okay.
Now, this is what I was waiting for, this part. Hold on.
All right, madam, anything else? Anything else?
No, Your Honor, just that this panel begins at 9:06.
As opposed to 904. Okay.
Yes. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, madam.
Wait a minute. The juror, she was supposed to talk about the other juror. Did she just talk about it and I missed it?
Ms. Von Kels, is it possible for you to bring in juror 750 for us to make an age determination?
Certainly.
Okay, be great.
Wait a minute. Did I miss the part when they talk about that juror yet? Did I miss it? Or is it at the end? It might be at the end. Yeah, I figure out when did I miss it. They talked about it already? They did? Okay. Okay. I missed it. Did he set the date? Because he's supposed to give a date when she's supposed to come back. Okay, something's supposed to be going on before this.
All right, Mr. Randolph, 896, please, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I need to stop for a second. Hold on a second, y'all. I got to figure out which one is it. Hold on.
896 is the first one. Ms. Von Kelsper, for the grumblers out here, why are we calling 896? Was that scheduling or?
Yes.
Okay, please explain that to them because they honestly think that we're trying to pull okey doke on them. All right.
Certainly. So there were several jurors who.
Oh, they did talk about. Okay, thank you, Digme.
Period that was allotted because of either travel or some other good faith issue. So we rescheduled them for another day. It happens that it leads into this new group's hardship period.
Okay, everybody as happy as they can be now?
I think we just want some clarity, Judge. Can I ask, are there any other, because I thought we were starting on the 6th, are there others before we get to 9 and 6? Or from the old town?
Ms. Von Kels, can you answer that?
Not today, no. That's it for today.
And then 9 and 6?
As we're out, I believe there's 5 jurors who need to be rescheduled from the old or have been rescheduled from the old group.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anybody else? Okay, all right. Mr. Randolph,
Yes, Your Honor.
let's go ahead and call in 896, please.
Okay, I'm gonna end this. Okay, I'm gonna end this right now since you guys know already that juror has to come in April 3rd. Thank you, Digme, for listening because I was not paying attention for a minute. But I have update for Mr. Kelly, and I was gonna end this live, and then I'm gonna start a new live for the update. He has his. Hold on a second. Hold on. He has, Jennifer has met the deadline, and I'm going to come back and bring you guys that. You gotta stay busy. So there was something else I wanted to show you guys in this. Hold on a second. He was rock and rolling. I'm going to show you the end. Okay, hold on a second. There was something else I wanted to show you in this. But I guess I'm finished. And I'll continue tomorrow with the video of the update, okay? I just wanted to show you what happened to that juror. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and end this live, and we're going to start a new one with the update for Mr. Kelly. I'll be back. I'll see you guys in a flash. Come back on the new live that I'm about to do, okay? All right, guys? Is that okay with you guys? Is that okay? That means, I have enough time. I have enough time to show you something else. Hold on a second. I have enough time to show y'all. Hold on a second. There was something I wanted y'all to, because the judge is going to give an outline of something. And I wanted to bring that to you guys. I still have about 9 minutes before the next live start. Just a second. All right, let's see. Let me go ahead and bring this back up. All right.
So I have not been able to take that medication.
What kind of medication you on?
I'm on, I don't know the name of them, but they're in my paperwork.
Hold on a second.
Do you have that paperwork with you? Thank you, madam. $9.39, Mr. Randolph.
Oh, let's just finish this one off.
We have a little bit of information about you. Madam, if I told,
10:07 to 11:07 coming in to.
1 second,
Yes, Your Honor.
to St. Louis for the summer or after you come back, okay?
Yes, sir.
You remember the ad nauseum admonitions I gave you about acceptable behavior?
Your Honor,
Sir,
I had an announcement made for Ms. Blondell, in reference to the questionnaire.
yes.
Hold on, y'all. Let me present this to you guys and then we're done with the video, okay? Hold on a second.
Yes.
You have changed. May I continue?
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what's the announcement, Mr. Randolph?
Yes, Your Honor, here are 40 questionnaires, copies that are made by the jury clerk staff for jury number 653. And also tomorrow, we'll have group numbers between 10:07 to 11:07 coming in to complete their questionnaires. Also, she says, I think we will have a full day tomorrow, so we will keep around 27 jurors to present hardships.
We'll try and do as best we can. Tomorrow is a date that I have some unrelated business. I told you all councils, we're going to begin somewhere around 10:45, 11 o'clock. I have an outside commitment during the middle of the day, and I should be back for 3:30 for us to do hardships at that point in time as well. So that's tomorrow's schedule. All right, and then. Hi. And similar for Friday, except Friday the 24th, we have our last group of folks that comes in for questionnaires, and we'll do hardships in the afternoon from 1:30 on, as I have Veterans Court on Friday morning, that particular Friday morning. All right, what are your ministerial inquiry with me? Yes.
I wasn't able to hear you all when back to your announcement regarding the schedule for tomorrow. So we're going to be starting at 10:30.
No, 10:45, sir. They're about 10:45, 11 o'clock, somewhere around that time, sir.
And we'll go till 3.
We're going to go until about 11:45. I have an outside meeting from it starts at 12, and I should be back ready to commence hardship examination at 3:30.
Friday at 1:30, is that your honor?
No, you're conflating my dates. Okay. He asked me about tomorrow.
I understand.
Are you asking me about Friday?
Correct.
Oh, well, let's shift to Friday then. Friday, we have the last group of folks coming in to fill out questionnaires. So they'll be here during the morning, starting at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. I concurrently will have Veterans Court from about 9:30 to about 12, and we'll begin hardships at about 1 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay?
You're 1 o'clock, right?
1:30, yeah, there's something else that I'm looking at right now that may require me to start at 1:30, but it'll be 1 and 1:30. All right, any other ministerial inquiry of me, councils? Yes, Mr. Jimenez.
You know, city charter, wanted to address the following that was entered, I don't know who I had a chance to speak to my client.
What filing?
There is, I received notice of an interference by another attorney, Rhonda Nix. I am appointed, so I am assuming that she is in retained privacy. I am no longer the case. I had a chance to speak to my client. I think he's aware of that. I understand my client wants me to stay in the case.
Well, I tell you what, then, why don't is she entered an appearance as of yet?
Yes, but it was served on the, on all council, I believe, on the current qualities.
Then what we'll do is, I'll issue a NISI for us to discuss that issue. How about, April the 3rd?
I will be out of town, that's when, I have coverage.
When are you back?
I get back on the 11th.
Oh. How about March the 31st?
March 31st, I'll be there.
All right, let's schedule it for that date. Mr. Kearns, can we just do a rule NISI for that particular date, the 31st?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll do the I'll formally calendar it, Mr. Jimenez, so we can go ahead and, this new council, we can contact her and have her come in and we can do an inquiry and find out how that happened. Plus, I'd always invite you to maybe see if you can reach her and talk with her prior to that.
There's no number of filing, but I will be investigating.
You take a look at the State Bar website?
Not yet.
Okay, all right, okay.
And tomorrow, just let the court know, I sent an email to Attorney Kearns as well. I have to be at a deposition, an unrelated matter.
No, you don't.
But I do have.
You don't have to be at that deposition.
I am requesting permission if I may go to a deposition, and I have arranged for coverage tomorrow.
Who's covering for you?
Attorney Mama Americani, and she'll be here in the morning.
Does she she enter an appearance?
She did, I've served a copy to the court.
Does your client have any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
Sir, do you have any objection to substitute counsel for that limited purpose?
No, sir.
Okay, all right, you're good. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, anybody else?
Can we object to this one?
Yes, you can, absolutely. Absolutely, because you're that guy, I understand that. Okay, all right, yes, Mr. Johnson.
I was just wondering, are we pretty close to 50 numbers, right?
That's the 6th time you've asked me that. I'm keeping track of that. No, we're not. I need to ask me once we've examined groups 6 and 7, then maybe we'll be a little closer, okay? Well, no, you're gonna ask me, we got over and under as to how many times you're gonna ask me.
We get a strike for every time he asks.
No. All right, anything else? Oh, I have one more thing. I have an email I'll just include as part of the record in this particular case. It's from Mr. Menendez about Ms. Golding. That was last Friday. I'll include that as the next court exhibit in order about her limited entry for her assistance with that and her entry of an appearance. I'll include that as the next exhibit in order. Okay, and then we also did a contempt notice for juror 1004, and that'll be the 3rd of April at 10 o'clock.
He said it again.
Say again?
You digging me?
Are we still gonna need to have a further hearing, madam? Did we already schedule it?
We have not.
All right, you'll need to get with Mr. Kearns and we can kind of figure out a date for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So offline, see what you can do, because that may take a little bit. We may have to end up doing that on a separate day, okay? All right. Anybody else? Okay, with that, councilors, thank you very much for your patience as usual. And if there's nothing else, I'll see you all tomorrow morning. See Mr. Renoff before you come out about the questionnaire for juror 653.
Your Honor, thank you so
All
much.
right, thank you.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end it.